And the second email today comes to us from Tony Mccloud, who writes, "Hey John, it's Tony from New Jersey." Hello, Tony from New Jersey. Big fan since the AMC days. I've heard you say that Mary Poppins will crush it in the box office, but I'm not so sure. I'm 34 and was never a fan of Mary Poppins. No one I know is looking forward to this movie, nor do I think it will hit big with today's audience. Christopher Robin did well, but Won't You Be My Neighbor did not, box office-wise. All movies are subjective, as you say. Your thoughts and bring on the filthy. All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. And first up, let's take Mr. Rogers out. Mr. Rogers is a small documentary film that has nothing to do with Mary Poppins whatsoever. So there's really no point in trying to bring that into the conversation. Now, a little bit closer is your comparison of Christopher Robin. That's a little bit closer. That's a Disney original feature film, live action, based on a beloved childhood property. There are still massive differences, though. I believe Christopher Robin ended up making, I want to say about 200 million. Let me just look this up here quick. Christopher Robin box office. All right. Christopher Robin ended up making, or Disney's Christopher Robin made over $150 million. So not bad. $150 million, that's okay. But there's a big difference between Christopher Robin and Mary Poppins. Christopher Robin's an IP of Winnie the Pooh that a lot of people love and are fond of, but there's been tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of Winnie the Pooh content created over the years, from animated TV stuff to animated feature films to all this kind of stuff. So it's always been there. Mary Poppins is different. Mary Poppins is a generational, multi-generational, beloved single thing. That original Julie Andrews, Dick Van Dyke, spectacular. And it's been beloved and passed on for generations. And this is their real first return to that. It's a very different situation from a Christopher Robin. I do not think you can compare the two. Now, when I say that I believe that Mary Poppins is going to crush it, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here telling you that Mary Poppins is going to make 200 million opening weekend. No, it's not going to do, Star Wars numbers. It's definitely not going to do Avengers Infinity War numbers. It's not going to do anything like that. As a matter of fact, I'm probably projecting Mary Poppins, my guess right now, and I will change my guess as we get closer to the release date and we get a better feel for the buzz. But my sense right now is that Mary Poppins will make around 70 to 80 million opening weekend. Now remember, this is the same week that Bumblebee, Alita Battle Angel, Aquaman, a couple other films all open. This is the same week. I believe Mary Poppins is going to do 70 to 80 million dollars. Now that number might go up a little bit, it might come down, but let's say it is just 70 to 80 million dollars. That's 70 more million dollars or 80 more million dollars that those other films are not going to make. That's 70 or 80 million dollars that could have been going to those other films. So if Aquaman opens at 55 million opening weekend, it could have opened to probably 85 million opening weekend had Mary Poppins not opened. And there is a big difference between 85 million opening and 55 million opening. It's a huge difference. Maybe Aquaman makes 100 million. Probably, maybe it could have made 100 million, but it opens at 65 or 70. Big difference between a 100 million opening and a $70 million opening. So I don't want to misrepresent myself. And now that you mentioned, I probably did misrepresent myself a little bit. Because maybe I made it sound like I was saying, Mary Poppins is going to be the #1 box office film of the year. Maybe I came across like that. And I certainly didn't mean to. It's just that it's going to be big. And the buzz I saw, now I've got hundreds of people emailing me every day. I get hundreds of tweets from people. I get all this kind of stuff. The buzz I'm hearing is actually very, very positive for Mary Poppins. I mean, buzz from fans, how much they're looking forward to it. I don't know anybody that's seen the film yet. So I can't talk about buzz for the movie itself, but buzz for the anticipation of the movie, I'm telling you, I heard it from a lot of people. So, yeah, Mary Poppins is going to be a bit of a wrecking ball. When they moved that Mary Poppins date from after December 21st to the same week as December 21st, it was like a big wrecking ball, vroom, coming through and just smashing all those other movies like bowling pins. Going, what the hell? Sort of thing. So it's going to do damage. I have no doubt it's going to do damage. And who knows, maybe Mary Poppins actually makes over $100 million opening weekend. I don't know. But whatever it makes, it's going to be money that is no longer going to any of those other films, and that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Mary Poppins is going to come in like a wrecking ball? Do you think it's going to come in like that? Or do you agree with From Jersey that, nah, actually not a lot of people are going to go see this movie? Mary Poppins, different generation. No one's going to go see it. Maybe you feel that way. Jump down to the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. All right, let's move on now to the third.